Is it time to buy or sell D-Wave Quantum stock? In this video, we are delving into D-Wave Quantum. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 8th of May 2025, our system has categorized D-Wave Quantum as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 82.73% since we first suggested purchasing D-Wave Quantum 11 days ago. This equates to an average return of 7.52% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the next trading day. Given the recent developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's forthcoming direction, as it could potentially move in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of ascent. For any potential pullback, there will now be support at the ceiling of the current trend, which was broken at $15.51. This level may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, the next possible trend top level is $21.94, which may act as a resistance level that could prove difficult to surpass on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 58.27% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return fluctuating between negative 24.56% and positive 28.92%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 264.16%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 29.29% to 168.92% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $24.62 and $51.20. Our latest daily update for D-Wave Quantum includes the headline, Significant Movements in D-Wave Quantum Inc. Stock Price on Thursday, fluctuating by 29.44% between high and low. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, D-Wave Quantum Inc. stock price rose by 23.96%, moving from $15.36 to $19.04. During that trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 29.44%, with a low of $15.08 and a high of $19.52. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and has risen by 82.73% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume has surged, reflecting a positive trend, with 18 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 235 million shares exchanged hands for approximately $4.47 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $19.52, while the lowest was $0.751. Currently, the stock price is 2.46% or $0.48 below the 52-week high of $19.52, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Shares of D-Wave Quantum, symbol QBTS, have experienced a significant increase of nearly 52% since last Friday. This surge is attributed to the launch of its next-generation Advantage 2 quantum computing system, which is now accessible via the cloud. This development positions D-Wave as a leader in the commercial quantum computing sector. The company stands out by integrating both specialized quantum annealing systems that provide immediate value and the advancement of gate-model quantum computers for future applications. However, caution is warranted. Recent reports indicate that while D-Wave enjoyed an impressive 508% revenue increase in its first quarter, this spike was primarily due to a one-time system sale rather than stable recurring revenue. ongoing cash burn and shareholder dilution raise concerns about long-term profitability, especially as D-Wave competes against technology giants like Google and IBM. Beyond the stock price rise, the quantum computing sector as a whole is gaining traction, with major players such as IonQ also experiencing gains. The uptick in options trading for D-Wave-linked exchange-traded funds provides additional liquidity and interest in QBTS. In the short term, the increase in stock price may lead to heightened trading activity as investors seek to capitalize on the momentum. Nevertheless, for sustained growth and to foster shareholder confidence in the long term, the company must successfully scale its quantum computing as a service model and maintain its competitive edge. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned QBTS a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 24th of July 2024, B. Riley again rated QBTS with a buy grade and an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May 2024, Needham reported a buy grade for QBTS, accompanied by a hold action. On the same day, Piper Sandler also gave QBTS an overweight grade with a hold action. Additionally, on Tuesday, the 14th of May 2024, Benchmark reported a buy grade for QBTS, including a hold action. Analysts have assigned D-Wave Quantum stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have similarly given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for D-Wave Quantum. The D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, offering a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. On downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $14.07 and $8.81. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 206.11%. Further growth is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is recognized as a positive technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 32 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 69 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 12 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 13 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 142 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for D-Wave Quantum. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, from accumulated volume at $16.56 and $15.36. Without support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is heightened. A drop below the support at $15.36 may result in a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement during the day, indicating high volatility, with a very large prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band. This stock is classified as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $4.44 between its highest and lowest points, representing a change of 29.44%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 18.54%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for D-Wave Quantum, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 14th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative 0.07. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for D-Wave Quantum. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the stock could rise quickly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you may want to consider entering a position and using volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, D-Wave Quantum encounters its first support level at $16.56. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for D-Wave Quantum from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 1st of May, 2025, Alan E. Barrett's conducted an insider purchase of 580,117 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 of a dollar per share. On the 22nd of April, 2025, Diane Nguyen executed an insider sale of 9,969 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 of a dollar per share. On the same day, John M. Markovich also conducted an insider sale of 19,674 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 of a dollar per share. Additionally, on the 22nd of April, 2025, Alan E. Barrett's again sold 36,890 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 of a dollar per share. Earlier, on the 6th of March, 2025, Diane Nguyen made an insider purchase of 101,721 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 of a dollar per share. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 30.066. Overall, insiders purchased 48,524,271 shares and sold 95,047,529 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $18.41, reflecting a decrease of 3.32%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. The relative strength index, calculated over 14 days, stands at 84, further amplifying the risk involved. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 31 days ago. Is D-Wave Quantum stock a good buy? D-Wave Quantum Incorporated presents several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is best regarded as a hold candidate, meaning investors should maintain their positions or accumulate more shares while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation from a buy recommendation to a hold or accumulate stance since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and trading movements from the previous day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 23rd of May, we anticipate that D-Wave Quantum will open lower by $1.16, initiating trading at $17.88. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.